finally some headway for India's tough new anti-rape law. This after much debate and differences within the Union Cabinet over provisions in the anti-rape draft bill. Last evening, the empowered group of ministers led by P Chidambaram there finalised changes to the draft. The Cabinet is expected to take up that revised draft for discussion this evening. The draft bill has reduced the age of consent from 18 to 16 years of age again, which is what it was till last year. The term sexual assault has been replaced with rape, making the provision women-centric, gender-specific at this point. And under the revised draft, stalking has been made a non-bailable offence. The provisions for safeguarding against false complaints has been removed. Sources there for case of sodomy, that is when it would come to rape of a male or a boy, a child, the Prevention of Child Abuse Act is going to be amended to deal with that. The government has called for an all-party meet on Monday to take the opposition on board with this bill. The bill is expected to be brought before Parliament on the 20th of March, so before Parliament session adjourns. Now, there have been many conflicting opinions, not just within the government, on the new provisions, many of them taking the Justice Verma panel recommendations. One of the areas of conflict has been lowering the age of consent back to 16 as it was till 2012. Here's part of the discussion on Face the Nation last night.
You can teach people to behave responsibly in sexual matters. You must teach young people about their bodies, all of that. One second. But the point is that you have to also respect a young girl's consent. If she has a boyfriend and if they have, as very naturally often does happen.
But there is an issue of informed consent.
If they have consensual sex, will you call it a crime? That's the point.
You will call it delinquency.
Why will you call it delinquency? Will you send the girl to jail? Are you only going to send the boys to jail? Then you're going to only call the boys.
You don't want your children to go to these observation homes. They are not good places.
But you certainly don't want your children to be having a free-for-all.
So if
you certainly don't want that
I
either.
agree with you. So I agree with you. But do you want to lock them up?
No. There you are. I don't think it has to be posited in those manners.
It
but
is.
That is
actually has no. Regardless of how you posit it, that is in fact the consequence.